Oh man, it's a nice day, bro. As you can tell, man, I'm outside again, getting it on. Going to get some shoulder workouts in today, man. But as I'm working out today, we're gonna talk a little bit about giving up, dude. You know how a lot of people start doing things and then shit just get hard and they just fucking quit. Like, I never started something, and I'm very grateful for. I'm grateful for everything, first and foremost. But I never started something in my life. I never finished it. Because I think finishing is one of the most important things that you could do as a human being when you start doing anything. Honestly. I think it's very important, bro, to finish everything you started. And no matter how hard it might get, you can never stop. Because, once again, bro, nothing in life that's worth anything is going to come easy. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing at all. So, just like me exercising all the time, I love it. You know, but before, I used to be over 300 and close to 330 pounds. So, me starting to exercise, dude, I love it. I never thought I was going to like it, but guess what? At the beginning, it was hard as fuck. I never stopped, dude. I just kept going and going and going, and every day became a hobby. So we're just going to dive into how people give up after facing a little bit of hardship. You know, don't ever quit. But anyway, man, I'm gonna do some military presses. If you want to get your shoulders looking good, bring it up. Stand up military presses. Let's go. These are really good for your shoulders, but I hope you and your family is good at home, man. I hope everybody's good. So we're gonna get back into it. Oh, I know a lot of people, man, who start things and then quit within the first 2-3 months because shit is not going their way. And they'll start something else, and then that doesn't work out, they'll go start something else, and that doesn't work out neither. And they just keep jumping around from thing to thing to thing. And they'll never settle to put all their attention into one thing and focus on doing one thing and making that first one thing successful. They don't never focus on that. They just fuck it. It doesn't work after 60 days, which is 2 months. Fuck it. It's not going to work. But perfect example, dude, a couple of years ago when I was in the street life, you know, and a couple of my friends, dude, that these guys would have one foot in the streets and one foot in the corporate world. And every time I would tell them, like, listen, bro, it's either you take this life, the street stuff, put it and do it to the best of your abilities and make enough money and get out. Or it's either you work the corporate 9 to 5 and you make and save enough money and invest into yourself. They come into the corporate world, they'll stay working 9 to 5 job for a month, right back into the street life. You know, I always treated everything I was doing as a job. Even when I was in the street, to me it was a job. You know, not that bullshit going home, coming out. No, it was a job. If I'm outside doing in the street life, I'm outside in the street life. When I go home to peace. Nobody called me. No, that's it. You know, but I'm always been one of those people that always stood focused on what he's doing. Like everything that I do, I always finish because I always stay focused on one thing at a time. You know, so for whoever is out there that's having a hard time doing whatever they're doing right now, even if working out, even if in career, even if going to school, whatever you might be doing, man, and you're having a hard time going through it, it's been a struggle, I'm going to tell you, don't quit. You will never know how it feels to win if you give up. And then nothing easy, and nothing is easy, bro. nothing comes easy. So if you're willing to sacrifice and put in the work, it's always going to be a success story at the end of it. No matter how long it took, you know what I mean? No matter how long it might take, if you're willing to put in the work, man, and you're willing to sacrifice and stay in no matter what happened, I'm pretty sure it could turn out to be a success. So don't give up, stay in it, and you could win. Don't ever quit. Don't be quitters. Yeah, man. I'm still out here banging out some shoulders. I'm going to do military presses, the reverse way from the in grip, from the inner grip, from the front. All right? You bring your weight up like this. See how my hands are. See? My hands is like this. Bring it up. There you go. I'm still doing military raises. Front grip. But I've done seen a lot of people, man, and that's people that I know for a long period of time in my life. And what I noticed, man, that they did stuff, they started stuff that I knew in my heart, and they knew in their heart as well, if they would make it through the tough times, that they will be amazingly successful. And when the tough time comes, all of a sudden, they all just stop cold turkey and start something else. And those people, I used to consider them friends, because at the end of the day, they turned out to be scumbags. And I'm talking about two people in specific that I knew for a long time. And those two guys, if they would have stuck to what they was doing at the beginning, they would have never been in the situation they are in life today. They would have definitely been successful. So my point of saying that is, if you know in your heart, man, that you have a dream and you want to see your dream come through, and you know you started it and something happened, and you know it came to the point of like you're going through so much to accomplish it, you can't quit. Find ways to push through it, bro. Find ways to push through it. And everything I did, bro, even in my street life, and you could ask people, if you ever see me, or you know by somebody who see me and somebody who know you could ask them about me, man. Like, they'll never say nothing bad in regards to me. Because you know why? I never ever been a snake or dirtbag in any way, shape, or form. Straight like that. And I always focused on what I was doing. And it made me very, 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 very successful. But I know for a fact that life don't take you nowhere. That life is a dead end. I keep it 100. You know what I mean? Look at Pablo Escobar. Look at El Chapo. But I'm going to do a quick one again. Oh. Anyway, man, just stay focused on what you're doing and don't never stop. Don't be a quitter, bro. Yeah, man. Still doing chest. Still out here doing some shoulders, baby. See how my hands are. Front delt raise. This is front delt raise, you see? Keeping the dumbbells in front of me. You could do this with a barbell as well. I'm doing dumbbells. Keep it in front of me, and all I'm doing, look at this. Just bring it up. Trying to get my shoulders looking good for next summer, man. But anyway, wherever you at in this world, if you go to sleep and you have a dream and God willing, you wake up the day after, follow that dream, you know. I could promise you it's not going to be hard. Because it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. I could promise you it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, but I'm telling you, you stick with it, you could definitely pull it through. And my career in the streets, I started off, I was sleeping in the streets, sleeping in the train station. I left my family. Sleeping in the train station when it was cold in the night, sleeping in front of my boys' house, having to wait for the families to go to work, man, to take a shower, you know. But I decided to stick with what I was doing. I stuck with it, and I became very, very, very successful in the street life. Very successful, man. And I don't talk about that part of life because, once again, that's a dead-end life. It's a dead-end lifestyle. Dead ass. It's a lifestyle that you can live if you're smart enough. If you're smart like me, you'll do more, you get it and get out. But a lot of people in that life, they don't make it out. For whatever reason, they stay stuck because of what? Basically because of the money. The easy money. So they stay stuck with that life, and if you're stuck and addicted to that lifestyle, it's a guarantee you're gonna fail. It's a guarantee. You got big time guys all over the world. After a couple of years, they're going down. But in the corporate world, if you do it right, nobody can take you down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna bring everything I learned from my past life into this new life, meaning that the same way I built a business in the streets from the ground up, I'm going to do it the same way, the same principles that I use, and all I used was hard work. When everybody was fighting to deal with the same people, I went all over looking for my own people to deal with. That's what made me successful. Everybody was in the same neighborhood fighting for the same people. And I just took it upon myself like, you crazy. I'm not arguing with people I know for 10 years over some petty money shit. I went out. I went different places looking for people who I could deal with. And I found a lot of people. You know, on day by day, weeks, months, years, but I stuck with it. And I kept my honesty. I always treated people the way I wanted to be treated. I kept those morals. No matter what I was doing, I know it was wrong, but I still kept my morals. And what made it wrong is because when you take advantage of somebody's downfall, that's what makes the street business a bad business. Because you taking what's somebody's weakness and you're making it so convenient for them. You're making things convenient for somebody who you know is very weak. So that's what makes it bad. So I know eventually I had to walk away, and over 8 years ago I walked away to the man that I am today. But I'm going to take the same principles that I learned from back then, the same work ethic I put in to get that business from the bottom to the top. I'm going to use the same fucking discipline to take this new venture that I'm on right now all the way from the bottom to the top. Because if you could last in the streets, if you could come from the bottom in the streets and work your fucking way all the way up, so meeting people that you never dreamt of meeting and earning their trust, this corporate shit is nothing. This corporate life is nothing, bro. Trust me, it's nothing. I'm going to take the same principle and build it and build it and build it. Days, weeks, months, years, but I'm going to stay with it. I'm never going to quit. I've never been a quitter, and I'm going to keep it pushing. But at the end of the day, man, may God bless everybody out there in the world. You know what I mean? I want to always send a shout out to the United States military, to all the men and women of the United States military. I salute you guys. Thank you guys for each and everything. United States, we're strong. You know, until next time, guys, take care of each other, man. Do what's right. Always remember the things you do today is going to determine what happens to you tomorrow. No matter how hard it gets, when you're doing something that you're passionate about, that could bring you happiness, don't never quit. Now remember, happiness does not mean money. It takes a lot of other things to be happy. So don't just wake up every day and think about just, I want to be happy, or just think about how do I make money. No, money does not make you happy. Money gives you a better life. It gives you some cushion, but you need a lot to be happy. Most important thing you need to be happy is your health. You see me every day, you see I work out, and it's for a reason. I'm out here, yes, I want to make some money as well, but my most important thing that I do on a daily basis is to take care of my health. Exercising, eating right, and just doing what's right in life in general. Not just doing what's right for me and my family, but for everybody that I encounter, that I bumped into. I always try to do the best I can. Not try, I always do the best I can. Until next time, man, take care of yourself, take care of your families, take care of the strangers in your life, and just do what's right. Thank God for everybody out there. Peace.